Within the realm of purgatory, Godou held both the hands of Anna and Erica, both girls' life forces beginning to fade, slowly drifting into the nothingness, matching the void that surrounded them. Godou could feel them getting weaker, their lives coming to an abrupt end, and he could do nothing for either one. All this power, and I can do nothing? Godou thought to himself. Erica and Anna both portrayed a strong spirit. It pained them to see Godou in such a state. All this time, they had been fighting against one another because of their own pride, and yet they caused pain to the one that they loved most. No. Come on, I can't lose you. You don't deserve to die, not like this. Godou would attempt to use teleportation, but he couldn't get them back home. Every time he used it, they just kept forming right back in purgatory. It wasn't fair. This world that constantly took everything from him. A world that always made him choose. Why should he have to decide to pick one life over the other? Godou wanted to save them, to save everyone. Why? Why does it always have to be like this? Who gets to decide? To decide who lives or who dies? I've been granted his power, damn it. The power to kill a god. And yet I can't save one life? How pathetic is that? This world thinks it can take everything from me. Everything I hold dear. Just who do you think you are? In that moment, Godou found himself alone in a different realm. Standing before him, none other than the first god he defeated, Thragna. I've never seen that look on your face, Thragna said. A Campione is supposed to hold his head with pride. Thragna? Why are you? Why wouldn't I be here, Godou? After all, you and I share a special bond. But I killed you. Aren't you mad? Vengeful? You should want me to suffer and... Godou, do not put me in the same category as other gods. We all have our own thoughts and motives, and it's very disrespectful for you to assume that we are all alike. I lived my life to the fullest. I came and went as I pleased, I fought as I pleased, I lived as I pleased, and I died just as I pleased. Though I never expected that I would die to someone like you. But, in the end, I have no regrets. Still, this I cannot allow. You bear my title, all of my authorities, and yet you have the nerve to call me weak? I never... You may not have said it directly, but you might as well have just spit on my grave and pissed on it for all I care. For you to believe that you do not have the power. You hold my authorities, Kusanagi Godou, all bequeathed to you in your victory. Do you understand what that means? Hold your head high, Kusanagi Godou. Do not look to the ground, no king should. The power lies within you, and you know it. Search within yourself and find the authority of life and death. You alone can claim it. If you do not want to lose what matters to you, to hold dear the things that are precious, then fight with all of your strength. A god, no, a king, cries to no one, begs no one, pleads to no one. By your authority, life and death, are in your hands. You wish to save them, then save them. The power, the authority of youth to restore that which is lost. Now you're getting it. You are never trapped, Kusanagi Godou. Remember that. As Godou returned, he found himself aglow with energy. Both girls, their hands resting in his. He first turned to Erica as he kissed her, allowing the vitality to flow into her body and to restore herself. And then the same to Enna. To both girls until they were completely healed of what ailed them. Godou was beginning to take his steps as king to save those whom he loved. Meanwhile, at the Rock of Eternity, battles swarmed in and around the great structure. Mr. Mind was now left alone to his devices. The small insectozoid began chanting to itself. Slowly, a strong magic began to form around him. Symbols and ruins beginning to form on the ground beneath him in a pattern. Savannah was still held up with the monstrosity of mystical and metal that was Mr. Atom, the nuclear mystified android. Salvatore Dani still battling against Superman, Wonder Woman fighting off against Athena. The wizard would stand, holding on to the staff as he raised it ready to strike. You have been left alone. There is no one to save you. Now, I will be done, rid of your evil and your schemes. You will die! Immediately, he raised the staff, channeling as much of his magical power that he had left, every ounce that he could muster, ready to squash the little insect under his staff, to stab through and squish it, to incinerate it, to burn it to ash, be done with it all. And at first, it seemed like that's what had happened. Mr. Mind cried out, yelling, pleading for mercy, and then his pleas were silenced. Savannah looked over to see what had happened, and at first, he thought that this madness was over as well. If the mastermind behind it all was done, then that meant it was over. And then suddenly, the wizard collapsed. Multiple jagged spikes began to protrude from his body. The wizard was now drenched in blood as he fell to the ground. No! How did you... Reality is often disappointing, Mr. Mind said, as he crawled in front of the crumbling wizard, who was bleeding out. Oh, foolish. You thought that you had gained victory. But had you looked closer at the spell I casted, you would know that it was a spell of inversion. A spell that reflects one's own attack back onto himself. Reflection? You mean... Yes, wizard. From the very beginning, I knew that defeating you would not be easy. So first, I found the Kryptonian, left in isolation, alone. Susceptible to my magic, I put him under my spell to be used as a tool. Next, I made a bargain with many powerful allies, Athena and the user of the Ame no Murakumo. They were great pawns, powerful pieces. From there, I removed your allies from the board, your champions, until finally you would use what remained of your strength to keep us at bay. Though Savannah's arrival was an untimely decision, an uncalculated error, it made no difference in the final machinations. In your righteous fury, you would try to strike me down, and I knew that this was the opening I needed. You would muster up your remaining strength in your weakest state to kill me, and I would reflect it upon you. When you thought you had stabbed me, all you dealt was the killing blow. You signed your own death warrant the moment you went in for the kill. But do not fret, I still have use for you. Mr. Mind would crawl to the body of the wizard, the small worm inching itself into its ear, as the wizard would begin to rise, grabbing hold of the staff and going to the throne he sat upon. No! If he gets there, all will be lost! No, wizard! You can't! Ah! The android would slam Savannah, as the wizard, now controlled by the likes of Mr. Mind, to reach the throne, holding the staff in hand. He smashed the throne, breaking it, stabbing the staff in place. Shazam! The wizard would be struck by lightning immediately, his body crumbling to the ground as he disintegrated into dust. Even from Italy, Lucretia could feel it, her heart being panged with hurt at the loss of her brother. My lady, what's wrong? My brother, he is dead. Slowly, the rock of eternity would begin to shake. Salvatore Donnie could feel a pang in his chest. No, not the wizard. But how? How could he? Ah! What's going on? Athena would take the opportunity with a distracted Diana, as she found herself being swallowed into a hole of shadow. Athena! Stop this foolishness! If you awaken that evil, you won't be safe anywhere, neither in heaven or in hell. It will doom us all! Foolish Amazon. Do you think I don't have my own cards to play? As long as I can destroy you, I'll always survive. We gods defeated the beast once, we can do it again. And now my vengeance will be satiated. Do not worry, the world will survive. But me and the great mind made a deal. The destruction of Themyscira. I don't need another one of you ever rising up. Athena! I won't. You won't touch them. Do not worry yourself, princess. Your sisters will join you in the grave. The rock of eternity would begin to split, the halves of heaven and hell breaking free, as a rumbling could be heard all throughout the voids of the worlds. Meanwhile, on Earth, Maria, Liliana, and Toma were preparing to bring back Godou when suddenly a portal would open. Godou would step forward, with Anna and Erica in hand. Master! Godou, you're all right! Hey, guys. Hope we weren't gone too long. Godou, it's so good that you're back. We need you. How bad is it? I do believe that is not a good sign, Toma said. Can you feel it, your lordship? Yes. Something's happened to the wizard. I need to figure out what. I need to get to the Rock of Eternity. Where can I find it? You won't have to look far. Toma pointed to the sky. Godou, using his perceptive vision, would look on, seeing that far off in the distance of space, the great rock formation was slowly beginning to descend downward. I can see it, even from here. I estimate the mass will arrive on Earth in about less than an hour. Less than an hour? Well, if I wanted to be specific, I'd say about 56 minutes. The two landmasses pulled from the demon realm and from spirit world that kept the beast encased. When they land on the Earth, I don't think I need to tell you how bad it's going to be. These were landmasses so big, it puts the meteorite that destroyed the dinosaurs to shame. It will be the end of all life as we know it, and whatever life does remain, the beast. I won't let it happen. I'm going to take care of it. Please, you must, another voice said. No way! Athena? It's not Athena, Toma said. In a way of speaking, Metis, Erica said. What's going on, Erica? Godou would ask. Metis, the serpent goddess, one who was aligned with Athena, though far more uglier. You're saying the Athena that I fought earlier wasn't the real Athena? They are both the real Athenas, and yet they are not. The history of gods are a murky thing, even for one that knows the truth. There was originally an Athena, yes, but there was a goddess that Athena was based on, another one, the serpent goddess Metis. They have become intertwined in a way of speaking. Athena and Metis Athena. They are two halves of a coin in a way of speaking, one far more dangerous than the other. I believe that is the one you fought against, the one aligned with the enemy. I have to find a way to slow that rock down. But Godou, do you think you have the power to do it? Maria would ask. I know I do. You girls, I'm going to need your help on this. I don't know what's waiting for us up there, but I know I can't handle this all on my own. We will always stand with you, Godou, Erica said. My beloved king, I will fight on your command, Inna said. I am your sword, Liliana said. I'm counting on you too, Maria, Godou said. Of course, anything you need. Athena? I don't know what's going on, but I don't sense anything evil coming from you. I know it's a lot to ask, but will you fight with us? Of course. Anything, Godou. All right. Mr. Toma, sir. Yes, Godou? How can I assist you? Make sure to keep everyone safe here on the Earth. I know that it's your responsibility to keep things hidden from normal civilians, people who don't understand. I need you to keep the peace as much as possible. I'll make sure that nothing happens to the Earth. I promise. Yes, Kusanagi Godou. I'll make sure to keep everything in shape. All right then. You ready? The girls would nod, knowing that the battle to come would be a dangerous one, but a battle that they would follow with Godou till the end. All right then. Shazam! Godou would once again transform into the champion, his spirit fully restored, his confidence unwavering, his sights set on the looming threat above, rising to meet the challenge. The darkness, the beast of evil had now emerged. Its target, the Earth. This concludes Campione, Fury of the Gods. What if Godou Kusanagi was Shazam, Season 3, Part 7. As always, if you enjoyed today's video and everything else that we have to offer, then don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and hit that bell for post notifications so you can stay up to date on everything that is PowerCore Productions and Podcastings that's to come out now and in the future. Stay tuned next Monday as we continue and conclude Campione, Fury of the Gods. What if Godou Kusanagi was Shazam? Season 3, Part 8, the Season 3 finale. But anyway, that's going to do it for the end of today's video. I'm Javon Harrington with PowerCore Productions and Podcastings, signing off, and I'll see you next time.